Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. My driver's side rear window stopped going up and down a while ago, and I'm gonna try and put this part in and show you guys and gals how I do it. Right off the bat, there are other videos, and you might want to watch 2 or 3 of these before you do that, but anyway, this is how I do it, and I'll give you a link to the part. Okay, so let's open this up. And that looks like the right part, but we'll see when we go to put it in. First we got to take the old one out. And some of these parts are going to break, so you're going to either have to try to find new ones or just glue them back in there when you get done. This is the window up and down switch. I had a little bit better luck with the door lock. That one came out in one piece. Let's try this down here. That one came out okay. I'm using this tool here. I suggest you get one of those. It will make less damage than a screwdriver, and it'll save your fingernails. Now we're going to have some Allens. That's a 9/32 socket. I might have said Torx or Allen, excuse me. That's 7/16 right there. Another 9/32 in there. Okay, and the only thing left was that little light, courtesy light. So I just pulled the bulb out of right there in the middle of your screen. Just kind of squeeze it and pull it out. And this is an 02 Suburban, and that's all there was to it. And then the panel comes off. You see all these little slip in. It just kind of lifts off of those white plastic pieces where it's designed to drop down into those slots. Okay? So that's all you got right there. This plastic piece that broke around the window switch, the door lock slider, this piece that's around the handle. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. This one, which was 7/16. Looks like, actually I didn't have to take that one off. That was right there. And 2 of these small 9/32. I showed you where they were on the video. I'm going to put that one back in. This is a moisture barrier. You should be able to save this and reuse it. And it'll have this black sticky silicone, I don't know if it's silicone or rubber adhesive, and you'll have to just pull it off and separate it, maybe cut it in some places, and then I would believe you'd be able to reuse. I don't know if that's up high enough yet, but I'm just using some duct tape to tape that plastic barrier out of the way, and we got to get it. I think that's it there. I might have to take that speaker out of the way. So from what I gather, this is going to be done with the window in the up position. So I put some duct tape on there. Sorry, a little shaky. And I taped it up there. And we have to first disconnect the window from the lift. So that's going to be here and there on the new one. So on the old one, let's see, I might have to I'm reaching up with my hand. Yeah, the old one, it's going to be there, right there, and a similar place on the other side. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, so I'm gonna tape this up out of the way a little bit more. So there's your 2 places where you tighten up this clamps on the window. One there and one there. And you might need a little bit of a deep socket on that. So that's 10 millimeter, and my regular socket will work on it. Okay, so we're going to disconnect the power to the motor. Okay, disconnect the power, and then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts or nuts. And then we cross our fingers and hope this new one fits. Okay, that comes off like so. One more, right in the middle of your screen underneath that little piece of plastic. One more that's on the motor housing, so 5. On mine, this wire harness here was tucked in between the motor where I'm wiggling my finger and that housing, so I had to pry this around there to get it off. So now it's all loose. I just gotta fish it out around all this other stuff. So this is a little bit of a spaghetti thing. So there's your new one and your old one side by side. Okay. And it sort of looks like it's gonna fit. I don't see anything that's hugely different about anything. So as far as getting this out, I cannot give you directions on that. You're gonna have to twist it and turn it, and if it doesn't come the first time, back up and then try it again, and so on and so forth, but it should come out. Okay, sorry I can't give you more direction on that. Looks like there's some junk in there, like broken zip ties and rubber, so we'll clean all that out. Okay, and I'm afraid I'm gonna have to tell you the same thing about putting the new one in. Try putting the I think put in the left side first and then kind of tuck it out of the way and then put the right side in. But it might be the other way around. So I'm just going to try it and I'll show it to you when I'm done. So here's how it went for me. Put this top in first, like that, and then tuck it up there as high as you can, and then the bottom will clear down here, and then take that and shove it up out of the way. Then take the motor side and put the motor bottom end first and just kind of wiggle it in between these two parts of the door and move it a little bit up, down, sideways, and then it actually went in easier than the old one came out. So let's see if all the bolts line up. We got 5 and then 2 to hold the window, which will be the last thing. And then we're getting close. Okay, everything lined up very well, almost perfectly, except for one thing. These lift things that are connected to the cables that are connected to the motor are not up high enough to engage the window. So what I think I'm gonna have to do is turn the power on to the window, hit the switch to make this go up to meet the height of the window, and then I can tighten these onto the window. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so the theory is I'm gonna hit this switch right here, and these are gonna go up a little bit, and that little sandwich thing that grabs onto the window will be up against the raised up window. So let's try that. I'll do this without any staging. Oh yeah, it moved. Okay, I'll look on my alignment again. I just tapped it, you know what I mean? There, because that wasn't gonna be quite perfect there, but now it's good. And this one, that one seems okay. I'm gonna tap it again. I'm gonna get my flashlight. Yep, that worked. So that's Froggy's little special tip on this video. That's why you come and check out Froggy besides all the other ones. Now I'm just going to tighten these up and start laying all the layers of everything back on there. Well, check it out. And you stop, you can stop halfway. Don't forget to take your little pieces of tape that you put up here to hold the window up. Take them off before you try it. And that window has not gone up and down in over a year, so woohoo, got it fixed. Okay, the rest is kind of the reverse of taking it apart. I might show you a little bit here and there, but pretty much just undo just redo what you undid. Okay, so first the speaker. Don't forget to plug the power back to it. Door handle is what I did next. Make sure you slide those little clip things. There's 3 of them, 1, 2, 3. Slide them all at the same time. Put your vapor barrier back. This got damaged, so I'm going to just use some duct tape to make it decent. That's gaffer tape. I think it's similar to duct tape. It might last a little longer, not deteriorate into pieces. And this is all going to be undercover anyway, but then the duct tape is a little more sticky, so I put that on the ends. So I think we're down to connect the light, hang the door panel, and then the screws and those little trim pieces. Okay, I'm not going to lie, it was hard to get that panel back on there. I'm just going to trim this little piece of duct tape there. It'll be hard to get this last little screw that goes in there, and hard to get that one. But if you do it a few times again and again, you'll get all those little latches to go simultaneous. Also, this doesn't want to really stay in its place. It falls through. So I'm going to set it down to a good level, and then I'm just going to glue or epoxy around it so that it won't fall down into the hole there. Anyway, give me a thumbs up or a like if this helps you out. Subscribe to my channel if you want more from Froggy. Ring the bell if you want notifications. Be safe. Have fun. Enjoy the window. Froggy out. Bye-bye.